Oh shit. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say I didn't have my fucking joint. Oh, fellas. I'm starting to get a lot of emails from dudes that's appreciating my shit. Oh my goodness, you don't know what I'm getting. People are saying they like the way I talk about different topics. They like the way I have my own particular view and don't deny any other view. But this is for me, this is like a talk show, an expression type thing. So this is what we're doing. We're just expressing ourselves. Now, of course, there's going to be a pro or a con. It don't matter which side it is that you particularly land on. Just be a motherfucker and stand up. That's all that's required. So listen to me. Every motherfucker missed sometime. I told some story, I think it was yesterday, about me not ending up with this woman, blah, whatever. But what I'm saying is, a lot of motherfuckers hit me about that. Oh man, it's so dope that you just a normal dude, because blah blah blah. We think you're Superman. They didn't really say that, but it's kind of that. So I'm saying, think of this. You heard of Minnesota Fats. Even Minnesota Fats lost a few games. So what I'm saying is, since you guys hit me like that, and I saw without realizing that by me acknowledging that some bitch ain't really doing what the fuck I want her to do, it was identifiable to you. It just, struck me. So I went out last night, suited and booted. And you guys don't know, man. Well, I wasn't suited and booted, but I really was laced as far as had some jewels and shit on, had, a real outfit on. And all night long, I felt that some motherfucker was looking at me. Some motherfucker wanted to fuck with me. So even though I'm, gambling, I'm trying to look like, sit up straight. I know I got my beard. It's not my beard. I just haven't shaved. But what I'm saying is you got to understand what playing is. To me, playing is using this. You got to use this. So I am. And what I'm doing is letting them see. Well, I didn't have this jacket on, but what the fuck I got this jacket on? Any motherfucking way. What was I saying? Oh, playing. I'm saying I was fucking, I was motherfucking, sitting there gambling on the little machines. But at the same time, I know these motherfuckers is going to see how dressed I am. And as they see that, they're going to see this rough shit all over my face and head. Listen, man. Playing. Bitches gotta wonder shit. See, God, I say a lot of, You gotta understand this shit. I say the bitch shouldn't have to wonder shit. Everything should line up. So what she see is what she get. But I also say the bitch gotta wonder shit. For your information, that's what's called an oxymoron. Hey, up is down. Left is right. Come on. Get your shit together, man, and understand words. Because I'm finna kick it with you about some goddamn shit. Okay. So what I'm saying is I'm thinking some motherfucker is looking at me and I'm not really noticing who it is. But when that bitch finally spoke to me, I got busy. It was on and cracking. Because what I'm saying is this is what you do not understand about being a motherfucker. This is why a motherfucker don't go out looking for no particular bitch. Think about this. You're going out. Maybe you know where you're going. So you're going to where you're thinking. You looking for whoever this bitch. What does she look like? Do you know? Oh, you know what you would want her to look like? What time is she coming? Do you know? Well, I'm saying, you know, you hope she's there when you get there. Well, I'm saying, what part of the club is she going to be in? Do you know? Oh, but you looking for this bitch. Bro, you ain't supposed to look for no bitch. That bitch gonna find you. And when she do, your motherfucking ass is supposed to do what you do. So, now, the bitch spoke to me. Hey, what's going on? She said some shit like that. Now, first and foremost, this particular bitch may not even be the bitch that's in my mind that I'm imagining is looking at me. She do not have to be that bitch. But since I'm thinking that shit, to me, she that bitch. Which is why I'm up on that house right now. Which is why you ain't. Because you don't know how to adapt. You don't know how to adjust. You don't know how to believe in what you think. I do. So this bitch is the bitch that was looking at me and I'm saying, damn, I know some motherfucker was looking at me. Then I look at that bitch and I say, she just my type too. Who I'm thinking this in my mind. Now what I'm saying, my type is a little younger than me, fine as fuck, and got a little conversation. So what I'm saying, since I'm an old nigga, what I'm saying is I ain't really looking for no young bitch. I already know that bitch got plenty of conversations because she a young bitch and she got to fuck with all these young motherfuckers. But a bitch a little bit younger than me, she didn't carve out her path. So what I'm saying, listen to me, fellas. I'm going to take our game work. So she was a little younger than me, fine. She was fine. And she had a little combo. And I ended up, telling that bitch or talking to her or whatever. And I told her, look, you don't have to, ride with me. I'll ride with you. I'll let you kidnap me. I'm joking. And she joked. So we rode around Vegas a while. And we just talked for maybe 20 minutes. Now, I felt shit was cool, because baby was rolling with what I was saying and shit. So I suggested that we go and kick it at my spot. And she looked at me and said, I can tell you not my type. God damn. I was fucking shocked. No bitches ever say that to me. But I said quickly, what type don't you like? Surely it can't be my type. And she said, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, I handle all men I deal with, and I can see that ain't happening with you. And when she said that, oh shit, I've been pegged by a real one. So she take me, dropped me back off in my car. When I got out, she looked at me and said, don't take it personal. I just ain't trying to get charged. This is a hoe. I said, I ain't mad at you, baby. I'm just glad you could recognize shit from sugar. Now listen, when I said that, the bitch sped off. Now, of course, you square ass motherfuckers don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. God, that's what I hate. Oh, wait. Where's my goddamn blog talk right there? Oh, 650. What's up, bro? $650. Quit tripping with your goddamn whatever you using and come on. What's up? We hear you.
Oh shit, I'm just listening, bud.
Okay, so why are you okay, man? If you're just listening, it's cool. You ain't got no questions, right?
No, but hey, but you know who this is? It's King.
King, man, what the fuck is up with you, man? Why you didn't get your package? King, wait, stop. Hold on. I don't want to hear nothing over this, shit, because this is SW shit. But what I'm saying is you got to get with me and tell me why you didn't get your package.
Oh, I had messaged you. I messaged you on Facebook.
No, you didn't. Well, if you did, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I did. Oh, okay. I had messaged you when you hit me up. I had messaged you immediately. Well, like, I thought you got that shit.
Did I hit you with your package?
Hell no.
Because you didn't get it. Man, because you didn't get it.
I had met. Yeah. I'm saying I had messaged you because remember I was telling you I was going through that stuff with my mom.
Okay, this is personal. Hey, this personal. This personal. We got to deal with it on the SW tip, man. King, get at me, not on this motherfucking medium here, but you know my email, askrosebud@gmail.com, and let's talk about whatever the fuck it is, because whatever it is, I missed something, because it's like you dropped off the face of the earth. And I knew that wasn't you.
Oh,
this is the first time I'm hearing you from you since the end.
Yeah, my fault. I thought you got the message. I didn't even know.
Well, technology, man.
That happened before.
Technology, man. Technology ain't, it ain't 100.
Yeah.
All right, so don't say shit about what we do. But do you have a question or something?
Man, I just been I'm out here in Oakland, and man, I've been riding around. I was listening to the tools, and I had tried some shit. I had went out to had caught a little joint at the bus stop, and she was like, "Woo woo!" I was gonna take her to the track out here, and whatever. She ended up flaking on me, but man, I'm in love with this shit. That first night I rode that bitch for like 8 hours. Just rode that motherfucker.
Well, what you in love with, the environment, or what you see or understand about the environment?
Shit, all of it. I don't think you can separate any of it. It's everything I have been learning in school.
Man, get off my motherfucking line answering shit like that, man. That's a real dope ass fucking answer. Hey, listen to me, man. Not you, but all you guys. You gotta pay attention. So when I say what's dope, is this dope or is that dope? You know what? If you pick either one, you in my ball game. But if you say all that shit, left and right, up and down, that's what that nigga just answered. Listen to this again in hearing. When you hear his answer, that's what he answered. And that's what a real motherfucker be listening to hear. He ain't gonna say, oh shit, motherfucker, you sharp ass mother. He just gonna know that he can kick it with you. He just gonna know that the shit you about to drop is not gonna be overlooked. And what you guys don't understand is this is how it goes. Shit show up. You don't look for it. Now, I take that back. If you don't have it, you do look for it in everything you do. But if you have it, you don't look for it because it comes to you. That's why you wanted it. That's why you went through the changes to get it. Because after you do successfully acquire this game, shit comes to you. So, King, I love you, but I can't talk to you in this venue. But I want to talk to you, man. All right?
For sure.
All right. So listen, what I'm saying, you guys got to understand. This is what this bitch said to me. She told me that she could tell I'm not her type. Well, goddamn, bitch. What that's what I'm thinking. What kind of motherfucker is your type? If I ain't your type. And what she said was, see, look at you. See how you came back at me? You didn't let that shit throw you off. She said, I'm you guys got to listen to this. She said, I'm used to handling every motherfucking man I deal with. And I can see that ain't happening with you. Which can only mean that if I fuck with you, I want to get charged. And she said, I don't want to get charged. You know what I told that bitch? I say, you know what? I ain't mad at you. I'm glad you can recognize shit from sugar. And when I told her that shit, it closed. Well, I didn't really close the door. It was already closed, but the window was there. When I told that bitch that shit, she said, I know. At another time, we'd have been cool. It sped off. The bitch sped off. Listen to me, man. I got in my car. And I realized that this bitch was an OG hoe. I did not realize it at first. It passed me up. She was an OG hoe and she recognized game. And, I thought she had some game. I didn't think she was a big old square because she wasn't scared of me. She wasn't scared of me even coming at her. But I didn't realize this bitch was a hoe until she pulled off. Fuck you. No, I'm not slipping. No, I ain't getting slow. I'm just getting used to the environment this square environment. And that's what's wrong with this square environment. Sometimes you ain't up. You ain't up on shit you need to be up on. So what I'm saying. Well, I should have did. Because, listen, you don't even know what made all this come about. What made all this come about was after we was rolling and kicking it and everything was cool. I thought, baby, like, need you ready to come to the crib. So I said that kind of goddamn shit. And that's what she said, well, you cool and all that. I'm liking talking to you shit, but I ain't looking to get charged. All right, when she said that, I got to know the bitch got some game. And what I'm saying is, without that, that bitch knowing it. She didn't see how I'm at the end of my life, not the end, but the ending of my life, and I'm a nigga with game. She wasn't looking at all that because she wasn't thinking about all that, but she got all that. I got all that game. So, what I'm saying, fellas, it's niggas. Not niggas. I was gonna try to blame it or let that fucking shit spread out, but it ain't niggas. It's in this case, I'm getting slow. I'm serious. I get all kinds of motherfucking questions about being in the game. And I try my best. I try to answer all the ones that have a little semblance of meaning about the game. Okay, 650, you got another question. Come on. 650, what's up, man?
Yeah, but I was going to say from that little story, too, the man in command and the man in demand. That game, you done had it all your life. It ain't going, your aura ain't going to wear off. So shit, she ain't have to ask for that. She knew what to give already. She already knew how to respect you. She knew how to come at you. Just off of, like you say, 20 minutes of conversation, because everything about your conversation speak on who you are.
Hold up, bro. With you giving me compliments. But what I'm finna tell you is how you're wrong. Because the bitch was riding with me 20 minutes. Or I was riding with her 20 minutes. Ain't no motherfucking way I could ride 3 minutes with a bitch that ain't gonna bust a grape with me if I'm being up on what the fuck I'm talking about. So, bitch, look, I thought whoop whoop is 2 minutes into the ride. Pull over right here, bitch, let me out, because you ain't, I ain't gonna tell her this, but I'm saying you ain't gonna do shit with me. I don't need you to take me back to my car, bitch. I'll call a cab, you know what I'm saying? But when I see you ain't about it, which I'm not saying I didn't see she wasn't about it, but when she said that shit, about she ain't trying to get charged, it didn't mean I was played. It didn't mean she was played. It just mean I didn't see this bitch was a hoe. And she was a hoe the whole time she was in the car, or I was in the car with her. So a real motherfucker should have seen that shit from hello. You feel me?
I feel you. Can't be slow on nothing.
Never. And you can't even give a nigga like me, a motherfucker that you think is like, on top of his game all the time. You can't give me no slack. That's why you're the kind of motherfucker that want to fuck with me. So otherwise, even when I'm slipping, you looking to see it. And if you see it, shit, that make you in this motherfucking sorority. I mean, that's the word. Fraternity. Wait a minute, which one is it? Yeah, fraternity. I want every motherfucker qualified to be in this frat. It ain't one of them goddamn studious frats, but it is a frat where you have to be studious, but the emphasis ain't on being studious. The emphasis is on what the fuck you being studious about. And if you can man up all the time at any time, woo woo, I'm telling you, man. See, people don't know. Oh, Rosewood, I know you don't never spend money on bitches. Man, you fucking idiot. What I'm saying is if the bitch say something to me to make me think, oh, she trying to, think of me as a trick nigga. No, that bitch ain't getting it. Fuck you, bitch. But, man, it's hella things that bitches that I'm fucking with be talking about. But you got to be sharp enough to pull out what you want to fuck with. Because the bitch she gonna tell you what the fuck is going on fucked up. Oh, really? Shit, baby. Look, I'm going to handle that for you. Nah, that ain't what I did. What I'm saying is the bitch telling me this. The bitch telling me that. I tell the bitch, look, bitch, I hope you don't think I'm Captain Saber, motherfucking hoe. But at the same time, I hope you don't think I won't fuck with a bitch that's fucking with me. Now, what is that telling that bitch? Okay, fuck it. You guys don't. No, you don't need. Okay, what was you finna say? Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's telling her, by your actions that she can't play, that she got to fall in line, and she got to.
No, man, no. That's because you following the conversation. That's what I want her to do. Because I'm not thinking and saying what she's thinking. I'm saying this. Look, if you want to fuck with me, fine. If you want shit that's going on to actually go on, you don't think no special shit because you fucking with me, fine. But at the same time, I ain't never forgetting 2 and 2 is 4. Your pussy, your motherfucking face, or your shape, or whatever, your age, whatever the fuck don't have nothing to do with 2 and 2 with being 4. Unless it do. See, that's where I give them the action. Because I ain't saying you can't do it. I'm just saying I ain't thinking you doing it. But if you doing it, I'm sure gonna see it. Man, that's giving a bitch so much to think about. Now, let me tell you why I said that. Why I said that is this. That young bitch I'm fucking with, been fucking with her 9 months now. I didn't quit the bitch. I didn't left the bitch. Just somebody come pick her up, and I come out, I'm here. Woo-woo. The bitch take too long. I'm taking off. I'm gone. Bitch call me tomorrow. Where you at? Blah, blah. Look, bitch, I told you I ain't waiting on no bitch. I done did all this shit with this bitch. Young 26-year-old bitch. And she's still fucking with me. So what I'm saying is that bitch got to like me. She could be stupid, but she got to like me. So what I'm saying, the bitch was telling, she been wanting me to come to her house. Bitch, I'm not coming to your motherfucking house. So, when was it? Whatever, 2-3 days ago. She talked me into coming to her motherfucking house. And I go up in her house, which is nice. Everything is nice. Except she ain't got shit up in there. She do have a dining table and some furniture in the living room, but the TV and the microwave, well, I think she had a microwave, but whatever that kitchen shit, bitch ain't had none of that shit. So what I'm saying is, I start thinking, man, I can't fuck with no bitch like this, goddamn. But at the same time, I start thinking, I'm gonna buy that bitch a TV. I did. And then when I got home and I'm thinking, because I got on the internet and I started looking for a TV, I said, nigga, because I found one for like $200. And I said, nigga, you want to buy that bitch a TV? And I said, hey, 650, what you think my answer was?
Yeah, because you got a game. So,
my answer was, fuck no, I don't want to buy that bitch no TV. But I sure don't want to be fucking with a motherfucker when I go over their house. I can't watch no TV. So what I'm saying is, as far as that bitch, since I ain't fucking with her, I'm thinking about buying the bitch the TV. So what I'm saying is, I drove home. That was yesterday. I thought of all that goddamn shit. And I motherfucking, got here last night, whatever. And I said to myself, before I even thought about it, I bought the bitch's TV. Now, $200. What I'm saying is this. Do you spend money for pussy? Well,
no.
Well, not, man, come on, man. Quit being full of shit. I'm an old motherfucker, and I know I'm spending money for pussy, but I'm not spending money on pussy. I'm spending my money because I know I'm fucking this bitch. You know, and I don't want no bitch broke stinking. I ain't finna take care of your bills and all that goddamn shit. But I mean, little shit like a TV. You got kids, you know, or at least a kid. You don't want them motherfuckers having all this idle fucking time, but you can't. So I'm saying I'm thinking all this shit. So my point is that versus me spending this shit because I'm fucking the bitch. Now listen to me. Versus me spending this shit cause I'm fucking the bitch, I spend that shit cause I'm fucking the bitch. Who know the difference in what I just said? Because that's what's important. Come on, 650, do you know?
Yeah, the difference is, the emphasis on.
Wait a minute. Are you saying yes, you do know?
Yeah, I definitely know.
Well, what's the difference? What's the difference?
Fucking a bitch. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead. What's the difference?
Oh, yeah, the difference between them honors is, your mentality behind one. Your mentality, I'm fucking with her, and I take care of shit, and I live good. So anyone, me taking care of myself and my responsibility includes other people. So if I'm taking care of me.
Look, man, either you've been fucking with Sidewalk University, or you one of these motherfuckers that's rare that got game.
This is still.
This is who?
This is King. King.
Oh, this King. Well, okay.
Yeah.
King, fuck you, man. You don't need to say nothing else. Because what I'm saying, bro, I thought you was a different caller. But 650, you're the same caller. Well, I'm saying I'm finna kick it with you because you saying some powerful shit. But you've been fucking with SWU, man. No wonder you saying that goddamn shit, man. King, you ain't got no problem. You don't really need to kick it. If that's the case, you need to listen to whatever the fuck is going on. If you really do get something that is, is clarified in another way that you want to comment on, yeah. But about just, saying something about what you're getting, you don't need to. You already got it. You gonna have me like saying, hey man, you must be an SW, and then you got to remind me who you are. Hey, 580, goddammit. I don't want you to be no motherfucking Sidewalk University motherfucker now. Come on, 580. 580, can I kick it with you or what?
Hey. Yeah, what's up, man? I was just going back to that question you said, it's an investment. You know what I mean?
Everything is an investment.
If you fucking a bitch, you just fuck her. You just trying to get your rocks off. But if you fucking with a bitch, then you clearly got something invested into that bitch.
Stop right there. Stop. Do you know what one word you said that make clarity?
What's that, sir?
You said if you fucking a bitch, you're doing that. But if you fucking with a bitch, that word with, that's totally different. That make it different. Man, if you fucking a bitch, you just fucking that bitch. But if you fucking with that bitch, you and that motherfucking bitch is doing something more than just fucking. You understand what I'm saying? Or else you wouldn't fuck with her.
Right.
You just fuck her.
Right.
Hey, bro, the reason I point that shit out is because you don't know how important that shit is. That one word, how it can totally change your fucking understanding of what you thinking. This is why you gotta think critically. I talk about it all the time. Critical thinking is something very underused. Man, you know what? I know this fucking lawyer. And, we kick it. We play basketball together and shit. And I ain't never had a problem with asking him about basketball. Because, when I asked him about this shit. He give me his point. I give him my point. You know, we crack up, whatever. But I really want to ask this motherfucker about some lawyer shit. So now I'm talking to you, 580. If I ask this motherfucking lawyer some legal bull, whatever shit, and this motherfucker take his legal mind and spend his time. We just got through playing some basketball. And I'm on my way. We on our way to the shower or whatever. And I'm asking him a legal thing. And he give me his legal answer. And what I'm saying is, would I be wrong to ask him another question? Yes or no, caller?
I don't think so.
Stop.
I don't
Stop.
think so.
Stop. I don't care why. Stop. He said, no, you wouldn't be wrong. But what I'm saying is, if you ask that next question and he gave you an answer, would he be wrong to expect payment?
No. Not if it pertains to being his profession. No, he wouldn't.
So what I'm saying is, would you be, stop, man, stop. So you said no. So what I'm saying is, in that scenario, as you guys got the towels on, walking wherever, blah, 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 and you didn't ask two questions, he said, man, look, man, you know, I hope you don't get offended, but you got to send me $150. And you say, well, what for? And he said, well, because that's my minimum to consult. You know, one question is just talking to me. Two questions is you using my expertise and I have to get paid. What would you say?
Yep, it's the same answer.
You would pay me.
Because I mean, if I ask him a question about...
Stop. I'm not asking why. I'm just asking a question. You would pay me.
Yeah, I think I would pay him, yeah.
Okay, listen. There's situations where he would and would not get paid. So what I'm saying is this. I could give a fuck what you would do. You could give a fuck what I would do. But the thing to do is realize what the fuck I just described. You can't take for granted nothing. Otherwise, if you you know, you guys playing basketball, blah, 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 and the motherfucker, dude, man, look, you're a lawyer, you know all this goddamn shit, man. You know, I don't want to really pick your brain, but you know, I mean, I hope you, or can I ask you something? If dude say yeah, then you can ask. But what I'm saying is, when you ask that second question, he's on the clock. Now, he may not tell you that because he didn't know you was finna ask that. But if that happens, it has to be, first, let me know if you agree with this. It has to be understood that you know I'm a professional. And at the same time, you're not trying to, you know, use our friendship as a way to keep me from being a professional with you. You understand what this scenario I just said?
You're not trying to use our relationship to garner free services.
Well, yeah, but no, man. I mean, that's really not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is two people, you and me, and we have whatever. You have to know what you're doing, and I have to know what I'm doing. But let's say we friends, and you know, you don't think asking me something is too much, because somebody that's not my friend and they on the sidelines and they watching us play and they hear you say, man, you lawyer motherfucker, you ain't, you know, you talking shit. that motherfucker ain't gonna say, hey man, I heard you was a lawyer. He ain't gonna start asking you shit. And if he do, you certainly ain't, I mean, he ain't gonna start asking me shit. But if he do, I certainly ain't gonna answer him. Do you see that scenario?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So come on then, be real with me. What am I saying?
You're not gonna put yourself in a situation where you have to be paying this man for his services. You go just leave it at that. I mean, keep it as a non-professional relationship.
Well, that last sentence was right. If it's non-professional, me and you both gotta understand that. Otherwise, we out playing basketball. That means whoop, whoop, whoop. Nigga, you lawyer motherfucker, man. You don't know shit. And then after the game, you might say, man, what about this? And then if he give you an answer that's something you like, then you are obligated to tell him, man, look, set me up an appointment, whoop, 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 so we can talk about some shit, blah, blah, blah. You are obligated to hire him. Do you know why?
No, why?
Because, God damn it, that motherfucker on the corner could get him to start giving up his legal advice if that's all it took was a question. We got to understand,
right.
If we're friends, don't violate the friendship. Look, man, I didn't call many motherfuckers. Man, we kicking it, blah, blah, blah. No, fuck that. They want to buy something. No, fuck that, man. I'm going to hook you up. I'm not saying I'm looking for them to do that too, but you can bet your bottom dollar I know they got something that if they would be cool, they could give me. So what I'm saying is once I do the shit, I ain't finna make it like they gotta, return it. But what I'm saying is if some jump off, I bet that motherfucker finna say, man, fuck that, I got it. I bet that. And that's how people like us roll. We don't really we pay for a lot of shit, but we don't really pay for shit because we build bridges. And these bridges take us through what the fuck we're going through because we have a full plan. We're not just doing something. So now listen, like I say, 68580, I'm finna, leave, man. What I'm saying, you just understand this, guys. Back to this brawl. I didn't really, really, really understand that she was a hoe until she pulled off. 434, you got to hold on at least 2 minutes until she's, pulled off. Because what I'm saying, I hate to even admit this shit, but what I'm saying is when she pulled off, I realized I should have took this bitch to my house. I should have treated this bitch just like I treat bitches so that I could fuck with this bitch. But what I also realized is that, man, that bitch had some game. Then I realized I'm getting slow. I'm telling you, I get all kind of questions. Wait a minute, let me talk to you, 434. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Take it off the speakerphone.
Make sure you get off.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Come on, man. What's up?
Well,
yeah, I got you. Come on, bro.
What you were speaking about with the lawyer situation, you remind me when I was in business, I had a saying: "We may be the best of friends, buddies, and chums, but my business don't know you." That's what I got out of it. That was my takeaway from what you was mentioning about you and the lawyer friend.
Now,
and I didn't know whether you want me.
You could be right. I mean, as far as what you're saying, I ain't really following it. But what you're saying could be right because there's no right or wrong. Because if I think this and you think that, and I got some shit, to support what the fuck I'm thinking, and you have some shit to support what you're thinking, who's right? That's why we have. No, don't answer that.
When you mentioned
Don't answer that. You've fallen into a trap. That's why a democracy have Republicans and Democrats. It don't mean that you guys are on opposite sides of the goddamn situation. It means that you have different ways of solving it. It means that we both, Democrats and Republicans, we on the same street, but you on the left side and I'm on the right side. But we're headed forward. Now, what I'm saying is, if you think of what I just said and you try to apply it to everything that we might think otherwise, some person thinking different than you, how many ways can we, change what I just said? I'm talking about Democrats and Republicans. What about all the other things that we go through in life, bro? You got to think open.
Well, yeah.
Bro, you got to think open. You can't think closed. You got to think open. And what I'm saying is, it don't mean because you're thinking open, you got to go for anything. But it do mean you can't deny anything. Because goddamn, every fucking thing you hear, some motherfucker really believe it. It could be a gang of motherfuckers that believe it. But do that mean you gotta believe it? No. Unless you do believe it. And if you do, then whatever, you gravitate. But what I'm saying is, without being strong enough to make that take that stance, you'll never know where you at, man. You'll always be willing to accept anything. That I don't want any of you motherfuckers like that. I want you to accept what the fuck you think you should accept. And do not accept nothing else. What was you finna say, bro?
I was thinking to say, brother, when you mentioned that he answered your first question and he came back with the second question, you wanted to ask him another question, and you said you need to go ahead and set up an appointment with the guy because you're getting free game on his profession that he used it for his means of income or whatever. It's even the same thing like SWU. I mean, I don't expect you to divulge for so much of your class as far as the package without somebody paying. I get all that.
Bro. Listen. I think you somewhere between 38 and 45. Am I wrong?
No, I'm 63, about to be 64 in a couple months.
Okay, the reason I said 38 and 45 is because that's damn near the oldest motherfucker that would really be listening to me. And, I do have periodically people at your age and my age. But what I'm saying is, see, you've already analyzed everything, man. And you ain't no dummy. You've lived life. You've seen all kind of shit. Bro, think about this.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. You have tuned me up and kind of gave me, really, you're going to be hearing a lot more from me, and I'll probably be in your class, brother.
Well, if you come in, fine. But listen, man, listen. What I'm saying is, think about this, man. You don't necessarily think you're special. But I know you ain't.
I don't.
You not like the regular motherfucker either. Am I right or wrong?
You're exactly right.
Okay, so listen to me.
I don't mind.
What I'm saying is this. Think about the motherfuckers that's 20 years old that wasn't like you when you were 20. When you were 20, you don't know a goddamn thing, but you wasn't scared of learning. And you wasn't, whatever you learned, you wasn't finna like water it down so that you can accept it. If you learned it, and it meant whatever it meant towards whatever the fuck you trying to do, you did it. So I'm saying, can you remember being in the second grade and Valentine's Day came?
I can't say what grade it was. No, I can't.
What is the earliest time you can remember Valentine's Day?
I can't remember exactly, man. I think, but I can remember they make you pay some stuff into it and put some Valentine and write some stuff on it. But I don't.
Wait! Stop, bro. Listen to me. You said you could remember pasting this, blah blah blah. You didn't say nothing about going and buy, bro. Can you please listen? You didn't say shit about going to buy a Valentine's Day card. You didn't say shit about some roses or whatever. You said you would put your effort into making a Valentine's card and whoever it was for. What would you do after you made it? You would put it in an envelope, and what would you do?
You asked me about second grade. I don't know what year that was.
I ain't talking about second grade, man. No. Bro, I did not, and I am not asking you about second grade. I'm asking you about your earliest memory. Your memory. Initially, I did ask about second grade, but I said, fuck that. The earliest you can remember. After you made that Valentine's, what did you do with it?
I don't remember.
Listen to me, bro. You don't have to remember. Hey, bro, you don't have to remember. Listen, you made that Valentine. You put whatever words you wanted to put on it. You put it in an envelope. And then let's say you was in the 6th grade. The next day, you went to school. And when it was time, you motherfuckers gave it to whoever the fuck you wrote the Valentine for. You had to, well, at least we stood in a circle. And then, okay, it's time to exchange your Valentines. Everybody didn't get a Valentine from me. And everybody didn't get one from you, did they?
You're exactly right.
So what I'm saying is, whoever the fuck got one, your ass had to take it to her, right or wrong.
Right, my first girlfriend, I think.
Hey, look, I didn't ask you all that because it goes beyond what we're talking about. I'm saying if you had to take it to her, that means you had to suck it up and accept her saying something positive or negative. Is that right or wrong?
You're right.
So what is my point? What do you think my point is?
I'm not sure at this point.
My point is that's how you grow up, motherfucker. That's how we grew up. That's how we become, or we're able to accept rejection, because we accept whatever the fuck we doing can be rejected. But we weren't punks. Our dads, our brothers, our uncles, they didn't let us be punks. Today they punks.
You're right about that.
Today they ain't gonna hardly make no Valentine and take it to the bitch. And if they do, they gonna put it in a pile of Valentines so people can pick, oh, this for you, oh, this for you. No, man, we walked across that circle to Paulette, and we gave Paulette that goddamn Valentine that we took our time to make. And if the bitch said, oh, no, whatever, negative, we would be crushed. But when we went back over there where the boys was, our friends would say, man, fuck that, man. Didn't you make 2 or 3 Valentines? Otherwise, if Paulette ain't cool, what about Marion? Hey, right. What I'm saying is, bro, we grew up learning how to be men. Shit ain't going the way you wanted to go. And when you made your Valentine, did you ask anybody's opinion?
Nope.
That's right. What they gonna do today? What is the best Valentine to make? They Google it. And Google say this, and them fucking fools do it. Man, you got to understand, brother. the life we live is invaluable when you living it correctly. When you living it just to live it, then you get what every other motherfucker get. I ain't trying to get what every other motherfucker get. Because the most thing that I can see that they get that's in common is insecurity. What you think about that?
Well, you're right, because I do know a young man who, you know, he's 27, but sometimes he makes me think he's maybe 17 or 18. He second guesses. I like the young man, but he, you know, he's
bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Let me ask you this: when did, to the best of your knowledge, when did you stop second guessing yourself?
Man, probably maybe about, I don't know, 11 years old or so, man. I don't know.
I don't think that. I don't think that. I don't think you really took the question serious. But you stopped second guessing yourself in your 30s. Because you didn't need
no. I said when I was 11 years old.
I heard what the fuck you said. I heard what you said. I just ain't agreeing with that. I'm saying it was in your 30s, I bet. Not that the fuck you was not sure of yourself until the 30s. No. I'm saying until in your 30s, where you didn't made a whole bunch of mistakes, but you stayed true to whatever you was thinking. That's when you stop second guessing yourself. Because whatever, even if I'm wrong, goddammit, it ain't gonna kill me. I'm fucking gonna deal with it. That's when you realize it. Maybe not. I'm not saying say yes. What I'm saying is you a very mature motherfucker. You in your 60s, like me. So instead of you really looking at what I'm saying as a person that's incorporating this information in your life, I think you should be listening to what I'm saying, to how much in common we have it. And if you think we don't have enough in common, I think you need to try to get more in common, because what we have in common is we done lived through all kind of shit. We done accepted all kind of fads, trends, whatever the fuck, movements, whatever. We done did that already. But what I don't know about you, but what I didn't do is that path that every other motherfucker in the world does, you know, graduate, get a job, work, get a family, all that stuff. I didn't take that path. And the average person don't think anything but that path. Now, I don't know what you thought. I just want to ask you. Can I ask it?
I'm gonna say it real quick, bro. My grandfather was an entrepreneur, had his own sawmill and business. My dad had his own construction company. I've had several businesses. I was as far as streetwise, I was introduced to the game by the Mac of the year 1980 in DC. So I've probably experienced and forgot a whole lot what more than some young people even thought. And like I said, I stopped second guessing myself a long time ago.
Check this out, bro. Listen to me. I'm not trying to insult you, but listen to me. If that shit you just said was true, what the fuck are you doing on my show?
Because I enjoy listening to you, bro.
Well, stop.
Stuff I forgot.
Stop.
I'm not trying to stroke your ego.
Stop. What I'm saying is that what you're saying is true. When you did call and I get your call, you would only express that. That's the last thing you expressed, and you only expressed it just now. You expressed hella different. Bro, can you stop defending yourself and just talk? What I'm saying is,
Okay.
you expressed that you know, for whatever reason, only was engaged in what I'm talking about by what the question was, or, you know, why are you on my show, whatever. What I'm saying is, listen to me, bro. Understand this. I love Steve the Dean. I love Shantae. But ain't nowhere in the fuck I'm listening to them motherfuckers. I don't need to know what the fuck they got to say about whatever the fuck their subject is. Bro, I don't ever watch some other motherfucker shit. Never. I barely watch my own shit. But what I'm saying is, I love Steve the Dean. He ain't no motherfucking punk to me. But I wish I would listen, man. I wish I would listen to his shit. Ain't no way I'm gonna listen to it. Not because he ain't right, but because I already know that goddamn shit. I got other shit to do to be listening to a motherfucker saying some shit that I already know. Now, motherfucker, to me, you saying all that goddamn shit. But whether you realize it or not, you just like these fucking 21st century motherfuckers that just say some bullshit because you want to say it. And whenever whatever you said get challenged, you get to that bullshit. Come on, man, because what I'm saying is, why the fuck are you on here? If you know what the fuck you've been saying.
Well, sometimes, man, you know, as human beings, it's called open discussion and debate. It's also called replenishing thought. It's also called energy. In other words, I like I said, I was introduced to Steve the Dean through your show, okay, and I got a great amount of respect for both of y'all, you know, or any real man for that matter.
Stop. Let me say something, bro. Listen to me, man. This is why I respect you, bro. You ain't no scary motherfucker. You heard me talking shit about the shit you was talking. But when I asked you again, why the fuck are you listening to this show? You had answers. And they don't have to be the answers that I want. But they certainly, I didn't hear, you know, I didn't hear that from you, bro. And believe me, that's big respect. As far as however old you are, you said in your 60s, you in your 60s for real.
I was born in 57, man. I was born in 57. I'll be 64 in July, 1957. I'm a baby boy.
Wait, man, 67? You mean 57?
I said 57.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear you.
I said 57.
Okay, I didn't hear you, bro. What I'm saying is, yeah, man. So I ain't saying you lying about that. I'm just saying you have, you know where you coming from. And I respect that. All I want you to understand,
I appreciate it.
all I want you to understand is that motherfuckers, 20 to 40, they cannot think like you. They can only imagine the fear of what you think. Do you accept that?
I do, but I'm trying to pass. Our thing is to try to pass that mantle on, you know.
Yeah, that's what our thing is. That, hey, bro, that's what our thing is, to try to pass it on. But passing it on, is so much involved. Otherwise, you can't pass it on until you realize these motherfuckers are scared of what the fuck me and you think. You gotta accept that. Why? Because you never tried to identify with women. You just want to catch them. These motherfuckers today identify with women. They actually know how it feels to have periods. I'm telling you, 21st century motherfuckers know what they identify with how a woman feels during delivery. Why? Because they've been on the internet and they didn't read all this goddamn shit and they believe that they should have some sort of understanding. Man, we didn't need to read that some bitch going through hella pain, woo woo woo, to have a baby. We knew that shit because we didn't heard them hollering. But investigating that shit like the 21st century men do makes you empathize with them instead of sympathizing with them. Sympathizing means you understand and you can see the pain, but you ain't fucking with it. Empathizing means that you actually put yourself in the shoes of this person. And not only can you feel what they're feeling because you're in their shoes, you think what they think about it. Now, come on, man. What is wrong or what could be wrong with a man putting his mentality in the frame of being pregnant? Or whatever the fuck this woman thinking?
Well, for one thing, if a woman, a man can't, you can't protect something you can't control. So at a certain, if a man don't know when a woman is, put it like this, a woman is not gonna respect a man that she controls. At a certain point, she's gonna find somebody she don't want him. I mean, that's in her nature, is like that. And I've noticed it time and time again over the years.
That is 100% true, brother, and I'm gonna believe that. 216, what's up with you, bro?
Good, what's up, man? It's Finn. Hey, I ain't gonna interrupt y'all convo, but look, I got a question for you. So, you know my situation. I got 8 kids, raising them, no woman in my life. Now, you grew up with your father in your life and your mother. I grew up with my father and my mother in my life too. Do you think it's important for my kids to see the interaction with me and another female? Because I'm doing what you told me, and I'm focusing on me and the kids. You know, if
stop. Listen, what I think. Yeah, I grew up with my mom and dad. My brothers and sisters all have kids that did not grow up with their mom and dad. I have a kid that did not grow up with her mom and dad. I don't think that means shit. I think that the dad supposed to understand mom ain't there. So if it's any way possible, he's supposed to make the availability for mom to be there. So what I'm saying is, what I'm talking about is Christmas and Thanksgiving, summer, any kind of holiday. I sponsored my daughter to go up and be with her fucking mama. But I also told her this, that, and the other. I didn't say nothing bad about moms, but I say, look, this money I'm giving you, don't let moms know you got it. Because she on drugs. I told her, but mom ain't a bad person. Mom is a person that drugs overtook, which is why you don't want to fuck with them. So what I'm saying is, I would tell her that, and I would sponsor her going to see her mom. So what I'm saying is, to her, it was just she had to go to LA to see her mom. We lived in the Bay Area. But as far as what I was doing, I was letting her see, look, your mom, I didn't tell her this, but I wanted her to see that her mom was tripping. And you're going to see whatever you see going up there dealing with her. But your mom was a real cool person before drugs. And that's all I put in her head. And let me tell you, man, over the years, when she got like 16, she's 26 now. But when she got like 16, she like didn't want to deal with her mom no more because her mom was fucked up. And I told her, I slapped her. I slapped her, you motherfucker. You know, your mom ain't fucked up. Your mom on drugs. What you need to understand is whatever the fuck you thinking ain't got nothing to do with drugs. So you thinking like a person that don't know shit about drugs. I told her, I use them drugs. I know what they were do, but I just happen to be strong enough, you know, to not fuck with them. 580, I want you back. But I happen to be strong enough to not fuck with them. But my big point is that no, man, you don't make anything separate as far as mom, unless mom ain't shit. And bro, you never really said that either. You remember that's the big point I made with you. You never said mom ain't shit. Let me ask you something. What's up with moms? Don't get me wrong. This is just what you think. Is she shit or not?
I mean, in my opinion, no. I take responsibility off everything that happened. But to answer you, short answer, to me, not really, no.
So what I'm saying, man, is if mom ain't shit, dad has to be shit. And if you don't fucking see the next bitch that you really want to take in and be damn near whatever, your woman, you know, marry her or whatever, then they ain't supposed to be worried about another mom. Because they got dad. Okay. Dad is mom and dad. That's what you gotta be, man. So when you get another bitch, it's about your dick. It ain't about your kids.
Right.
You got your kids. You got them. I got y'all.
Yep.
So what I'm saying, bro, when you get a bitch, that's the last thing you want her to do is enter your family life. She got a bogart. She got a bogart to get in your family life. And if she do, she bogart and get in there, and you didn't, you know, try to keep her out. That's that bitch you need to fuck with.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do, and that helps, yeah.
Listen, man, you don't want to make it easy for some bitch to fuck with you and your kids. Right. You want to make it the most difficult thing this bitch ever had. Because you don't want to fuck over your kids because your dick hard. You want to be able to make sure all your kids is asleep, blah, 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 when the bitch come over. No, bitch, you can't spend the night. As far as that go, you know, wake up and my kids see you in the bed. No, I did that, man.
Okay.
I did that shit. I'm fucking you, blah, blah, blah. Live, woo, 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 go home. Look, my kids ain't waking up seeing you in my motherfucking bed.
Right.
And you gotta stay strong to that shit until a situation come up where this bitch that's been cool like that is like at your crib and she's respecting that she can't spend the night with you. And you grab her when she getting ready to go and you say, baby, look, I don't want you to leave. That's another thing. But you gotta wait for it. When it comes, that bitch is the bitch that you want to fuck with and introduce your kids to. But you still got to go through, you know, different situations before you introduce her to your kids and shit. Which now that you think she might be the one, you got to see if she is. So you go through some more shit.
Right.
Man, stay with me, man. And, you know, if everything goes fine, I'm happy for you, bro. But if it don't,
I appreciate you.
If we don't, man, if it don't, we gonna figure out what to do. But keep your kids under your protection. You don't want no motherfucker fucking with your kids. Period.
Okay.
No way, form, or fashion. Bitch, you try to tell me something about my daughter, you got to go. I used to tell them that. Look, motherfucker, if you try to tell me what I'm doing in my house about washing dishes or whatever, take your ass some motherfucking where else. Because I ain't with that. I don't need you to help me clean up. I don't need you to tell me shit. Only thing I need you for, since I ain't got a pussy, I'm saying, come on, let's be real. I tell them this shit. That don't mean that's all we can have. But don't get me wrong, that's all I'm at right now. If you can't be the bitch and make it go further, then shit, I'm fucking you. They say, hey, me, John Dixon, you so fucked up. They hate me, man.
Sure.
But it's real. I'll just be real with them motherfuckers, man. So listen, 434 or 216, you got either one of you guys got any more?
No, I'm good.
Well,
appreciate it.
I got a similar situation that helped young man out. Sounds like you're on the right track, especially allowing you to mentor him. But my daughter's mother raised her, and we didn't get married because her mother didn't want to get married. I had a furnished townhouse and everything. Her mom wanted to live with me 2 or 3 times out the week, 4 times out the week. I didn't want any more children out of wedlock. That's where I drew the line at. So we both raised my daughter. My daughter's a daddy's girl, but I used to sponsor a weekend a year, whatever going on. I would take care of the room or whatever, and we would spend a weekend together as a family unit just for my daughter's sake. And if her mom said she wanted her own hotel room, I would get it for her. And out of that weekend, my daughter and I would spend a whole day together. We would plan a year, look back on a year and plan a year to 5 years in advance. And my she's got a master's in education. But I said all that. Family, when it came to family stuff, weddings, funerals, family reunions, it didn't matter which side of the family. Her mother and I both would show up. Just like when she got married, her mother and I, we both would show up. And that's how we did it.
Check game, man. Let's think about what you said. It's 52 weekends in a year, right?
Right.
Where was she those other 51 weekends?
Oh, I made so many road trips.
Bro.
You saw my daughter?
Yes, your daughter.
My daughter lived with her mom. Her mom raised
Brother,
her.
you already said that. You already said that, bro. And you already said that you made sure that you had this particular weekend, which is great. All I asked you was what was she doing those other 51 weekends?
She lived with her. She grew up. She. In other words, I paid child support.
Hey, do you see how you stuttering, man? Hey, do you see how you stuttering? See, this is what I'm saying. Man, I don't care nothing about. Hey, bro, can you be quiet? I don't care nothing about the bullshit. I care about what's real. And so whatever the fuck you did for that one weekend, I applaud you for it. But 51 weekends, she was with her mama. And she was being influenced by whatever that is doing. And whatever the fuck you think that one weekend did only served, I'm not saying your daughter hates you, but I'm saying that only served to show her how you're not there. What I'm saying is you're supposed to do the exact opposite of what you did, which is what I'm saying I did. Listen, I don't give a fuck. Christmas, Thanksgiving, the whole summer, whatever holidays in fucking April, Mother's Day, Easter. I sponsored my daughter to go to each one of them with her mother. Why? Because I'm not trying to make her think of her mother as some person that she got to see once a year, some kind of goddamn way under whatever circumstances.
Okay, stop for a second. Where I left off that I didn't mention is I did mention, I said family stuff, holidays, like all holidays I would spend with my daughter and her mother. But I usually made a trip. I made a lot of road trips. I would go down there because I moved 300 miles away. So I made a lot of road trips, okay? And that goes for Christmas, Thanksgiving, especially Thanksgiving, and those other holidays, birthdays, and all that. Not only at funerals, family reunions, it doesn't matter which
Hey,
side.
stop. Can you see how including all this shit you left out changes the whole conversation?
Somewhat. Evidently, yeah. I hear what you're saying.
No, bro, just listen.
But I'm thinking like you didn't catch the first time when I told you how I raised my daughter. But it could have been better. But like I said, I made a lot of road trips. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, can I jump in and add something?
Yeah.
Man, bro,
Can I jump in and add something?
You can't. Hold on, bro.
Right.
That's 434, right?
Yes, sir.
434. You so full of shit. It's pathetic. But if you want to be like that, go ahead. 216. What?
Well,
Hey, 434. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm talking to 216.
Okay. So I got a question for you, but it's a little controversial. So, is there any point in time or any situation where you wouldn't let the kids go be with their mom for whatever reason, and you would just lock it down to protect your children?
Listen to this. The mom was on crack, and one time, my daughter, she was up there, and she called me and said, "Dad, I was out, blah blah blah, in the backyard." And my mom had went out and they had this garage that was away from the house. And she said, my mom was in there. And I went and there was like a hole or some way she could see in. And she said, what do they be smoking? What do mom smoke in a pipe? I said, what you talking about, a pipe? Like Uncle Kane? Because she got an uncle that's like, no, it's a glass pipe. And I said, Lena, first, what would you say about that? I'm talking. Yes, you.
That's hard.
What the fuck would you say?
I would want to protect her and tell her, man, she can't go over there.
No, listen. I told her this. I said, Lena, why did you, go to look in that garage like that? And she said, because I knew mom had went in there and, she didn't come out, so I wanted to see. So what I'm saying is this. The bitch, mom, went in the garage away from the house to smoke the goddamn shit.
Right.
The daughter took it upon her ass to go spy on moms. So who's wrong?
Right.
Who's wrong?
The daughter.
You fucking right.
The daughter.
You fucking little bitch. You don't supposed to do that shit. Because evidently moms didn't want you to see what the fuck she was doing. Which, if that's the case, wouldn't you want her to be like that? You don't want the daughter to see, or your child. So she would have to go away from the house. Right?
Right.
In that case, she being straight up. The only thing we don't like is she's smoking crack. She ain't smoking in front of our kid. She done took her ass wherever the fuck she took her ass to get away, and our little slick ass nosy fucking kid saw it. And bro, believe me, listen, that's exactly the fucking way I told my daughter this shit. You little motherfucker. And you know what she realized? She realized that she loved her mother. No matter what, because she thought she didn't love her mother. She thought her mother wasn't shit. Because her mother didn't do this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I always had blah, blah, blah. No, your mama is on drugs. And you need to understand, this is why you don't want to be on drugs. You forget your kids. You
Right.
forget everything. What I'm saying is you use shit as a lesson. Any and everything you can. You use it as a lesson. But you don't want to tell no lies or, make up some bullshit for it to be the lesson. But you make it the lesson. And my daughter's mom died. And what I'm saying is...
sorry to hear that.
Well, yeah, of course. Thanks, bro. But what I'm saying is when her mom died, my daughter was there with her. My daughter fucking held her hand to the end. My daughter was there the whole 2 weeks before she died because her mama was cool. Because I made her know that motherfucker that wasn't on drugs.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a good guy. Fuck the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my daughter, I want her to get a whole life. Honey, me and your mom did not, get along after a while. But that don't mean she ain't shit. But if she look at it, I'm the one taking care of her. I don't get no state aid or whatever. Mom's still getting state aid for her. But I don't get it. So she thinking, Dad, look, girl, that shit ain't nothing. That's some bullshit to think about. And I always was like that, bro. I'm talking about I had my daughter from 6 months. And she fucking did not miss shit with her mama because I didn't want her growing up thinking some bullshit about her mama because me and her mama ain't together. I mean, that's real.
Yeah, man.
You feel me though?
Hey, I hear you, man. I ain't there yet, though. I ain't gonna lie. You a better man than me.
No, I'm not, man. No, I'm not. I'm just more experienced than you. When shit come to it, you gonna know the same shit I came to because you're a real motherfucker and you care about this shit. Don't worry, man. You don't worry, man. So listen, all you guys, let me go back to what I was talking about. I mean, when I first ran into this bitch, the reason I got in the car with her is I thought she had some game. Hey, wait, all you guys, let me, I thought she had some game, because she wasn't scared of me. But I didn't realize, she was a homo until she pulled off. Now, I should have took the bitch to my house. That's what I should have did. I should have did what I normally do with any bitches. Just take it to my house, talk whatever shit. Well, what I'm saying is I allowed her smoothness to make me slow. So I got all kinds of questions, or I get all kinds of questions about being in the game. And I try to answer all of them, with some semblance of game in the question. I try to answer it. But what I'm saying is I'm impatient. And I don't really like trying to explain the finer points of this game to you motherfuckers. But I have to. So you got to understand. Since Tay, my nigga, wait a minute. What the fuck you doing, motherfucker? Okay. Hold on, fellas. Oh, there you go. Okay, since my nigga Tay gonna have a show, since my nigga Dean got hella shows, I'm sure you gonna bring whatever you thinking, to either one of them, whichever you listen to. But what I'm saying, if you want to learn about the do's and don'ts of the game, you have to have questions. You need answers. Hold on for 1 second, you guys. What's up?
I need a laptop.
Lena, you taking my laptop without telling me?
Well, I was gonna text you because you're on the show. You always yell at me. I was trying. And you always want to break the silence.
Lena, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I have to do my assessment, but it's not working.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. I'm telling you, Lena, I'm gonna beat your goddamn ass.
Mondo said give him another hour, even though it's about.
I don't give a fuck about Mondo. Fuck you, goddamn it. Get out. Lock my doors.
Yes.
Man, you guys don't know, man. I have such a fucked up life with my daughter. But listen, I get all kind of questions about this game, and I'm trying to answer. You know, I'm kind of impatient, and I don't really like explaining the finer points. Well, I like explaining it when I'm kicking it with a real motherfucker. But about explaining that shit to lames, I don't like that shit. I just don't be lonely. But me and my nigga, I told you, if you really want to learn about the do's and don'ts, about the game I'm talking about, you know, fine. But if you want to know shit, let's say about the game, points that I don't deal with, fuck with my nigga Tay. And if you want to deal with different shit, sexual and man, that I don't go into, deal with that Steve the Dean. Because I've noticed this one question that I'm asked all the time. And you know, at first I wondered why, goddamn. But then all I had to do was remind myself that I'm dealing with 21st century 30% men. We all know most of them motherfuckers. Oh wait. We all know most of you motherfuckers ain't who you pretend to be. And I'm wondering, do you realize I am not pretending to be anyone? I'm being who the fuck I say I am. So what I'm saying is, I guess there's no reason to ask the question. I should never be asked. But a lot of you motherfuckers ask me, Rosebud, how can I tell if I'm down? You should know. Asking that question first tells you you ain't down. But you should learn to ask the questions that aren't posted as questions. I get, how do you catch a hoe? when real motherfuckers give a scenario, Rosebud, you know, I've been down in the browser world a week. Should it take that long or not? Come on, man. How you gonna spend a week? Okay, wait. So, regardless of how I feel, I mean, you know, I can laugh, make it look like a big joke, but it ain't. Regardless of how I feel, I can kick it with whoever the fuck it is and provide that motherfucker with a real answer. Because if there's a question that has a basis of reality that has anything to do with being a man, I got the answer. So I can get, can you tell me what to say to my hoe? But if a motherfucker presented to me, you know, some of the things that, you know, he said and queried if it was smooth, I can answer. He could tell me, "Ooh, we did had this problem, ooh, and it brought this situation, and ooh, you know, this is what I did," and we could kick it about that. Oh, no, you don't think you need to do that. I should never get questions about if you're down. I should never get those questions. I may need to clarify who I'm talking about. I'm talking about dudes who ask, how do I get a female to break bread with me? Oh my God. The thing is, a person with good hand-to-eye coordination, that don't necessarily make that motherfucker a good ball player. A lot of times that motherfucker need coaching to get the best out of his motherfucking ass. So what I'm saying, if you want to play a trumpet and you go buy that motherfucker, unless you're willing to do what it takes to learn how to play that goddamn horn, it ain't gonna play itself. You agree with that, right? If you want to be good at anything, you must be willing to invest in what you want to be good in. If you want to have good paying holes, I mean, you got to understand, you got to do more than dress her ass up and put her out there. If you want a representing female around you, you got to understand the role you play in getting the respect. I mean, you guys don't don't think past the initial thought. The initial thought is, bitch better not say nothing when I say. She don't say nothing. But what the fuck is she thinking? You motherfuckers put her out there and you wait for her to come in with some money. You don't care that you haven't invested one iota of knowledge. Surely not the knowledge the way you see it. See, you motherfuckers, which is what I fucking hate. I really do. I fucking hate it. You motherfuckers don't invest in yourself. You don't invest in what you're looking at. Game is a motherfucker. And if you do not invest in what you're looking for out of it, you're not going to get it. That's why you're in the same place you are for years. Years at a time. Now think about it, be honest. Am I in the same place I was when you first started fucking with me? I mean, excuse me. You need to realize that pussy will sell when nothing else in the world will sell. If you a pimp. But you won't get paid from pussy selling. You won't get paid if you don't put getting paid in this broad's mind. If you just go out there and get some money. That's all she gonna be thinking about. I'm not talking about asking or demanding your money. I'm talking about making her believe that she can get it and making her see the reasons that you're sending her to get it. Y'all have completely missed the main parts of what, motherfuckers like us do. Motherfuckers have words that motivate his women. I don't care what you're doing, pimp, hustler, whatever the fuck. whatever you say to your women motivates them to do whatever it is they do for you. And if those motherfucking words are proper, that motherfucking bitch is gonna be a badass motherfucking hoe. First, as a man, your motherfucking pimp hand gotta be qualified to generate a hoe's ability to pay proper. Because what I'm saying is if you have not instilled in her why and what's up with the payments, you ain't gonna get paid. Otherwise, the bitch ain't gonna pay you unless you show her why. Most of you motherfuckers believe because you heard those hoes get paid that you should get paid. Keep thinking that shit. Just keep thinking that shit. Don't you have any fucking pride? Wait. You guys ain't answering no questions. Why you ain't here? Why you ain't coming up with no questions, man? I've been talking damn man a couple of hours. You motherfucking will have no questions. Man, my life, what I do is completely revolved on what happens daily. Hey, wait a minute, man. Didn't I have some weed here? Oh, fuck. I guess I did. But what I'm saying, fuck you. If I want to smoke weed, I'm smoking it. But this ain't weed. This is Swisher, man. I'm fucked up, man. Where my goddamn weed at? Maybe I ain't been smoking. Hey, I need calls. I need some motherfuckers asking some questions about what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, don't you motherfuckers have any pride? Fuck. Pride is something I was born with. And my father instilled, in all of us what value pride has. If you take pride in whatever you're doing or whatever you want to do, doing it is going to take on a different theme than when you began. And what I'm saying is when you start something, it's simply something you want to do. It's simply something you want to do. But as you begin, the pride you have in what you're doing, I'm saying the pride you have in your very being able to do it is going to make this little project become some sort of big goal, some sort of magnanimous goal. Now you do this a few times, then you start to realize that you're a high thinking person. You start to realize that you're worthy of any accolade you come by. And you start seeing this simply by having pride. Simply having pride you'll become a noble, an upright citizen. You gotta believe me, I'm telling you the truth. You become a person with dignity. You become a motherfucker that's a gracious type character. You have a splendid humor and a righteousness about you that's surpassed by no one. And this is all because you take pride in what you do. When you do complete something you started, even if it was like a letter to a friend, your pride is going to make you reread that letter many times before you put it in the mail. Pride is one of the most valuable traits you can groom. And once you have it, it's almost impossible to lose it. Matter of fact, you would have to lose it because it's not going to willingly, or you're not going to willingly let it go. Pride has pushed me when I was so low, I felt like a snake in the grass. Pride has also made me stop when I was going too fast, slow down. Pride is the one thing that you can have, but you cannot put a price on it. You just can't. But you could, otherwise, some people can put a price on pride, but they can never pay for it. To me, if you take pride in what you do, and how you do it, and your projects start coming to fruition, you'll realize that if you take pride in what you're doing, you really look at the small things that need to be done that you will overlook when you're going too fast. Your projects are going to become more valuable. Pride is also a prominent trait of a real pimp. When you have the right touch of pride, you think of yourself as, somebody with the qualities and manners traditionally associated with the upper class. Or, somebody with the qualities and mannerisms of traditionally upper class motherfuckers. Now you're going to have the chance to be a member once you really deal with what I'm saying and then you accept the benefits of it. You'll have the chance to be a member of an ancient family of men whose privileges includes the honor of having more than one woman. Not only do you have these women are madly in love with you. And they like your flair. You got to understand, or you'll learn to understand and appreciate possessing these high ideals and excellence, this excellent moral character. You're also impressive in your fucking quality and appearance. And once you realize your full potential, you'll simply be a magnificent man. This is all I want. This is what I'm doing. This is why I do it. There's a magnificence that you just missing. You can be a member of a governing body of men who supports the game by principle. What good is that? Like me, you'll begin to see how you're a superior man to other men. And they could be of the same kind mind frame that you are. You're going to become smarter and you're going to display an intellect that far passes others' achievements. And some of us already have adapted this attitude of condescension towards others. It's not bad. It's you accepting the value of yourself that you've earned. So, when you allow yourself to fall short of perfection, of course, you're not going to see this in yourself. But let's say you didn't allow yourself to choose or accept being short, but you were short. At this point, you're above being affected or influenced by something or someone. So some fucking judgment don't mean shit to you. Simply put, you are a much better man than most. So what I'm gonna do right now, since you motherfuckers ain't asking no questions, I'm gonna end this shit. But I really did like kicking it with you. So I mean, you know, all this stuff you guys asking over here. Let me see. Oh well, what's the difference between pride? Fuck that. Angel saying Roman, that's some stupid shit. Hey, you guys, I ain't reading that shit. What I want from each and every one of you motherfuckers, first, I want you to buy my motherfucking 10 tools. I got a sale. 10 tools, any 10. Conversation tools, 140. I done sold like 8 or 9 of them motherfuckers already. I did this shit yesterday. But what I'm saying is you got to choose what ones you want. Send that goddamn 140. I'll send you whatever ones you choose. And what I'm saying is you got to be up on these sales because I don't do just say a sale and it goes forever. I say a sale, it goes for as long as it's going. And when it's over, you know, whatever amount of time goes by, I'll come up with another sale. My pandemic sale is fucking over. So you ain't got no action at the pandemic sale. But that don't mean I ain't having another sale because I know shit is tight. So what I'm saying, you motherfuckers, even though I talk hella shit, even though I seem like I don't like you, I love you motherfuckers, man. I love what you make me do. Well, I ain't gonna never stop loving it, so I'm gonna end this broadcast and all that shit you motherfuckers is really talking. I love it. Fuck you.